So John, I've come back to the diocese in a new role, having done the vision stuff, and there was lots of publicity about the vision launch, and since then it's gone a bit quiet. But I know that you've been really busy in the background. What have you been up to?
So since March, when we talked to Diocesan Synod about our 4 strands of our strategy, we've been working as 4 separate working groups. We've pulled together a group of 8 or 9 people for each of the streams that we're looking at. And we've been working every 3 or 4 weeks, meeting to talk through how we can put the detail of our strategy into place, and making sure that what we're doing will work for everybody in the different situations we find. So those groups are made up of people, a mixture of men and women, a mixture of lay people and ordained people and licensed ministers, a mixture of people who are employed, people who are volunteers, a mixture of people from different church traditions, a mixture of people from different contexts, urban, suburban, rural, different parts of the diocese. So we've got a full view of how our strategy might work out in different circumstances. I bring ideas to those meetings, and then we talk about them and we work out the detail of them. And that's what's been going on over the last 3 or 4 months.
Because you can imagine people are impatient, aren't they? People are excited, people want to know what changes are we going to see, how on earth are we going to turn this ship around, what does it mean to me in my church? What would you say to them?
Be patient with us, because we want to get this right. We want to get this right to start with, rather than make mistakes or impose things that aren't going to work for people. So we're taking our time to make sure that we're doing the right things, and we're doing things that will work well for everybody. But at the heart of what we're trying to do is find ways to encourage people and inspire people and invite people into the plans that we've got. But at the heart of what we're doing is looking to how can we support and encourage each individual parish, each individual worshipping community to engage in mission to bless the 1.5 million people who haven't heard the good news of Jesus Christ yet.
Because the vision process was quite quick. It was a 1-year process. It was quite a simple thing. I can imagine that this is far more complex, and at the heart of it, surely you must have to do some sort of evaluation and measuring of where we're at now, so that you can then assess and evaluate the success of whatever it is we do in the middle. Is that part of this sort of time that you're taking?
Absolutely. So the first stream of work that we're looking at is how we can grow our missional health. How can we help each individual parish, church community, worshipping community grow in their discipleship, their personal following of Jesus, and how we can work collectively together in each of those contexts to engage in mission. So we're looking at building a process where we actually engage as a central team with each individual parish to help them work out where they're at, and how we can help them grow in their missional activity. And each situation will be different. So we're trying to build a picture of what things are like across the diocese. We have limited information about what's really going on and what the key problems that each situation faces. So understanding that is a really key part of it, because then we can focus the work we're doing to help most people in the best way.
So measuring, evaluating, assessing where churches are at. Some churches might say, we've done this ourselves, we've done mission, action planning. What do you say to those people?
Great, you're already ahead of the game. But one of the key things that I observed coming into this role is the previous strategy for this diocese was to put things into the parish and let the parish get on and do things. And so there's actually quite a small central team, and there's not a brilliant relationship. I want to improve that relationship. This is all about us working together as a team. So how can we understand what's going on? One of the common things I hear is you don't understand our particular parish, our particular problems, our particular building issues, our particular context that we're working in. And in many cases the answer is no, we don't. And we'd like to, because if we can do that, then we can help you better. And we can frame and focus the work that we're doing across the diocese to best meet the needs of the actual problems that people are facing.